So I'm actually travelling at the moment, which is why you've got a different scenery and background. I'm actually in the car. I've got a lot of things to talk about when I get back, a lot of updates, especially about the Al Quds Day rally, about the counter protest, which was the biggest counter protest I've ever seen ever since this Al Quds rally thing in London has been going on for however many years it is. But the one thing that's compelled me to make a video right now and post it on YouTube is when I heard about what happened at the Liverpool Sheffield United football match. Apparently the referee stopped the match so that 3 of the Muslim players could stop and break their fast. This is just such virtual signalling, this Ramadan virtual signalling, which every year is just getting worse and worse. We didn't have Ramadan lights before in the West End. They're trying to make out Ramadan on par with Christmas, and Ramadan is nothing like Christmas. Ramadan is the most repressive time of the year in an Islamic country. You could get punished, you can get imprisoned, you can get flogged, you can get fined for breaking the Ramadan rules. If you're seen or caught drinking water in your car, for example, in an Islamic country like Iran, or if you suddenly feel hunger and you eat something in public, you could get punished. So it's nothing like Christmas, and every year, inch by inch, they're trying to make this Ramadan become more of the everyday British life, the British culture. And look, Ramadan has been going on for many years, and so has football, and many Muslim countries have been playing football. And this has never happened in an Islamic country. You don't get a referee stopping the match in the middle of Ramadan in a football match so that players can break their fast, because even with, according to the Islamic law, there are exceptions to who should fast and who shouldn't. So, for example, if you're traveling, or if you're ill, or if you're in a war, you don't have to fast. And I'm sure Islamic scholars can interpret the Islamic law saying that if you're competing against your opponent, you don't have to fast. So, and I really doubt if those 3 players were actually fasting. And where is this going to end now? I mean, so are you going to stop the football match because it's now the prayer time? You know, it's the call of azan, for example, the Islamic call to prayers, so that you have to stop the match so the Muslim football players should go and do their prayers and then get back to the match. Or what about the other faiths? You know, whatever procedures that they have to do in terms of like their everyday life. You have to stop the match for every single faith, depending on what they have to do during the time. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just Ramadan virtual signalling, and every year it's just getting worse and worse.